Woo! Hunter!
Yeah.
On the board! Yes, sir!
There we go, baby.
So one of my favorite things to do all year is go to the ICAST show. And this last one, I met Hunter Smallback. He was really cool. He played football in college. He's obviously a great athlete. And he told me that he was wrestling for the WWE.
Woo! Oh, that's sick.
He's just had a good time out there. That's the kind of guy you just want to go fishing with. He just happens to also be a up-and-coming WWE superstar.
Oh my goodness!
Oh! Yeah! Come on! Oh! He ate it! He ate it! He ate it! Nice, baby! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about! I thought you said you had to...
Got him, relax.
Oh! Dude, he just ripped my boat off! Oh! Awesome! Look at that big boy! Woo!
The Hawks Cay Saltwater Experience, presented by Yellowfin, with Captain Tom Rowland and Captain Rich Tudor.
Okay, let's find some place for that, Hunter.
Sounds good.
This one is ready to go.
Perfect.
Awesome. So, what do you think we'll do today, Rich?
Start with catching some bait. If we catch some pilchards, then that'll, determine what we do. I think we'll run up to the park, maybe the Cape even, if it's nice. Should be lee side, sheltered, snook, tarpon up there, whatever we can find.
There we go. Tarpon's my favorite fish, man.
It is?
Yes, sir. I actually got tarpon scales tattooed over my whole chest, shoulder, and arm.
Right on.
Yeah, so pretty
I noticed
cool.
you got a permit and a bonefish too.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, hopefully we can get you a couple more tattoos today. We get a triple tail, redfish. Well, you catch plenty of redfish.
Snook.
Where
There
you're
you
fishing.
go.
Snook. But
Yeah.
let's let this thing down and roll out.
Fantastic. Let's do it. I'm excited, guys. Thank you so much for having me. It's a dream coming true of mine.
So one of my favorite things to do all year is go to the ICAST show. It's an industry gathering, right? It's an industry show, and so we've gone to that show for a long time. But when you go to that show, a lot of times you meet some really cool people. And on this last one, I met a really cool person. I thought it was really cool. He came up to me, and first of all, he's like, "Are you Tom Rowland?" And I was like, yeah. And I look up and there's this giant guy standing there, and he's like, "Man, I've been watching your show since I was 5 years old," which made me feel really old because this full-grown man. Turns out he was really cool. He played football in college. He's obviously a great athlete, and he told me that he was wrestling for the WWE. But the real interesting part was that he told me that our show had really inspired him to learn how to tie flies, make his own rod, catch his first bonefish, first permit, and that he used to watch the show with his dad. And I was like, man, that's a really cool story. So I was like, well, you should come on, be on the show sometime. And he was the kind of guy that if you ask him to do something like that, he's gonna take you up on it. So Hunter played football at Stetson.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
And then now he's got a new gig, WWE.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been wild.
So you're just
Yeah.
getting started in that, right? Like how long you been doing it?
So I've been doing it 7 months now.
All right.
Yeah, I've done a few of the smaller shows at NXT, and it's electric, man.
Yeah.
Super, super honored that they allowed me to come into that community and hopefully show them what I got,
Yeah.
Oh man, it was incredible. You told me about Hunter, and sounded like he was an interesting guy. I love the fact that he's just so into the fishing. But man, meeting him here at the dock, just the personality, magnetic, excited, enthusiasm. He was just so excited to be out there. He's like, tarpon, snook, he was happy to do whatever. It was gonna be fun. I'm like, all right, great. Let's go catch some bait and go fishing.
Pancakes every time. I need to learn that.
I need the patrol motor up. Perfect. Luckily, found a bunch of pilchards, made a few casts. Hunter was totally into that too. He's listening to them, he's hearing them pop. He's like, oh, there's one. He was super excited just to be a part of that.
That is what we're looking for there.
Way to go, baby.
Get in there.
There we go.
Side, if we can catch the pilchards, we'll go to the Cape, because it's always a beautiful scenery and there's plenty of fish up there. So blasted back there, about a 25-minute ride to the Cape, and it was on.
But it did take some patience at first, and we had to bounce around a little bit. And you had some really good plans. You took us right to some places that are textbook perfect. The tide was right, everything's right. We got the right bait, we got the right rods, we got everything's right. But for whatever reason, the fish either weren't there or they weren't biting. But all along, Hunter was remaining just as excited.
It's just as exciting.
Just
You're right.
as energetic, and I was confident. We got a live well full of bait. We got 3 people that are gonna cast until the sun goes down. Sooner or later, we're gonna run into them.
Woo! Do the dance, do the
On a
dance.
pilchard?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. Nice one. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Hunter.
Look how white he is.
There are fish here.
Is that what one looks like?
That's what one looks like.
Man, he is blonde as he can be.
Oh yeah, look how yellow his pec fins are. It's so cool.
You know, we were kind of thinking about moving again, and all of a sudden, boom, I got a bite, and there he was, snook on.
Weightless pilchard.
You catch him around the mangroves, they're so much darker. Pretty cool, though. All right.
Broke the ice.
Hey, now we got the skunk off the boat. We're about to start smacking them.
That's right, Hunter. I like that. To get more information and purchase the gear that we're using on the show, scan the QR code.
The Hawks K Saltwater Experience, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Hawks K. Find what lures you. Lowrance. See more, catch more. Waypoint, the destination for outdoor entertainment. Mercury Marine. Go boldly. St. Croix Rods, the best rods on earth. And by Ameritrail Trailers. Daiwa. Power Pole. Reflex Boat Decking. And Costa.
Uh-oh, think I might got a bit. Hello. Ooh, good one.
Oh yeah.
Got one, Tom?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Despite the temptation, I decided not to change the rig that was working so well.
Oh yeah. That's a bigger one.
Yes, it is. Woo. Okay, got him. Hunter, what's up, dude?
Dude, maybe if I was a fishing pro, I could catch him too.
I'm telling you, you're about to catch the biggest one. This is how it works. Hunter grew up, outside of Orlando, and he is Florida born and raised. He does a lot of hunting, a lot of fishing in Florida. He's traveled around all over the state, but he had never been to that area. Is that what they look like
man.
back your way?
Ours are a little darker.
Yeah.
I love how, look at these yellow on their fins though, their pectoral fins. It's so pretty.
When they sit over that white sand, they get blonde. Like Rich's was even way lighter than this one,
Oh, got a nervous bait?
I found that kind of interesting that was a place that, a kid that is exploring every little nook and cranny in Florida, he had just never gotten there. And, even if you have a canoe or a john boat or something, a ginu, you could fish flamingo. I mean, you could do it in a kayak or even a paddleboard, in a lot of ways. But he had just never gotten there. So it was kind of a treat to take him to a place that is as old Florida as you get. Like that place is in the Everglades National Park. They don't spray for mosquitoes. There aren't any roads that lead out to where we were. And it literally is one of the most remote places in Florida. So to show him that was pretty cool. There he is, and small snook. Ooh, not so small. Nice.
Good job, Tom.
Am I doing something? I guess I just...
Gotta hold your mouth different. Hold your mouth right. That's what my dad always used to say.
Is that right?
Not hold your mouth right.
Oh, it was beautiful, man. We pulled up right on the beach there, right on the point. Just put the trolling motor down, anchored up, and started fishing, being a little patient. That current was just running right around that point, and you had kind of a little seam where the fish will sit sometimes. And as that tide started to slow down, I think the fish started to kind of move around and feed, and we started catching them. You were really on it, man. You had the technique down, and it seemed like you were getting bit every minute.
Ha ha! Look at that one.
Oh yeah.
Got a jumper.
Air it out, baby. Where the boat?
Slow-mo. Wow. This one is awesome. Hunter, you want to grab this one? It's barely hooked.
That's a good size one.
You know what? I'm gonna leave the rod there with the
Yeah, that's the way you're
thing
gonna.
open.
It's gonna go
That's
down
gonna be
for
my
sure.
first fish.
Should go down for sure. Watch your hands in the water, but see how he's barely hooked. I don't want to pull him in. There you go.
Oh,
All
look
right.
at that, dude.
That's it,
What
man.
a beautiful fish. Look at that circle hook right in the corner of the mouth.
Hunter is, he's a great fisherman. You know, he's obviously, we haven't had that many guests that have come on the boat that can handle their own tackle, do all their own knots, and he was just so excited that, I don't know, maybe the fish could sense the tension coming out of his hand. But once he got bit and once he caught his first fish, it all started happening for all of us. The bite was on up there. Woo! Hunter!
Yeah.
On the board! Yes, sir!
There we go, baby.
You want to get him?
Yeah. Oh, you got him. Go, jump. There we go.
Good job, Hunter.
Oh, look at him just spit my pilchard out.
He sure did. Let's see if we can
I was worried about that short leader, but it seemed to do the job.
grab him right there.
There we go.
Very good, man.
On the board, boys.
On
Oh,
the
no, it
board.
just blew up right behind
Very
the boat.
good. That could be this other bait.
There we go.
We were catching lots of nice snook, I think a couple of catfish, and a few unknowns.
Yeah,
you know,
I had
like
a big
couple
fish.
of-
I don't know what it
couple of big
was.
ones that just get off.
Hunter had a big one on. You know, not sure what that was. It ended up, you know, pulling the hook on him. And then right after that, sure enough, he gets another good fish on, and he's like, redfish. And I was like, really? Because I was not expecting that.
Oh, this is a redfish.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
there we go.
You know, that's what we had on before was big redfish, I think.
I think so too, man.
Yep, I agree.
Now, was that one, were you doing anything different with that one, Hunter? Was it on the
No,
bottom or anything?
I
or-
was just relaxing, letting him swim, and I felt a little thump. Came tight, and there he was.
A white redfish hanging over that grass.
Oh, that's sick.
That could have been what you had on that other big one they got off.
I think so. The one that spit the hook a minute ago.
Yeah, and they get bigger. I mean, sometimes spots like this will catch these really giant ones. Nice job,
There
man.
we go.
How about that?
Oh, what a fish, man. Look how tan. Look at that. That's beautiful. The tip almost matches our shirt.
That's right.
That's so cool.
We hit the cape, the actual cape to the beach out there. Plenty of fish. We probably could have called it a day at that point, but it's like now the tide is getting right for where we could really catch some bigger ones and really have some good action. So let's go over there. On the way in there though, you said, listen, you got to be super aggressive here, no messing around, bring the thing in. And on the first fish, he got to see what you were talking about. Hunter!
There we go. Oh yeah,
Low
baby,
left,
it's a good
low
one.
left. There you go.
Oh, is
You're
it a
good now.
barracuda?
Maybe.
Oh, it's a snook.
Nice snook.
Snook.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Saber-tooth
You
snook
got some sharks
next.
to worry about here. So. Just kind of sling them right. There you go.
Way to go,
Nice
Hunter.
job, buddy. See, look at the shark. Look at the shark.
That was crazy.
Did I tell you?
Holy crap, that thing was huge.
That's what I was telling you.
Look
So-
how much darker they are over here. That is so cool.
Yeah, a little bigger. You know, the fishing, I would say in the last couple of years is as good as I've ever seen it in my entire life, or as good as anybody. You know, there's more snook, redfish, everything is really good, but there's also a lot of more predators. And so I don't think it's a bad thing, I think it's a good thing. Big fish eat little fish, there's lots of little fish, and there's a lot of big fish eating them. And when you're on a good snook bite or a good, redfish bite, there's gonna be some sharks trying to eat them, so you have to adjust your tackle and catch them fast.
Oh yeah. Get on him, baby, get on him.
There he is.
Yeah, baby.
It's a little bigger.
Oh, that's a beautiful fish. Oh my God.
See the technique of how I sort of surf them in?
We stepped up our tackle. We were fishing the new Avid inshores and step it up to the 12 to 20 pound, which really have a lot of backbone. Fishing a 5,000 certate and 30-pound line on those. A lot heavier than what we were using before. And that is the key, to be using the heavy tackle so that you can get those fish in as fast as possible. Otherwise, you're not getting the fish in at all.
He's taking
Short
drag.
pumps, keep coming. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming.
He got him. Oh, sorry, baby. Oh my goodness.
He's now got a larger fish on.
Yeah, holy cow. Dude, this rod's putting some heat on him though.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing, whether you see the sharks there like we did or not, It's so important to fight those things as fast as possible in that dirty water where you can't see, because you should just expect that there's going to be a shark there. So use the heaviest tackle possible, get it in as fast as possible. And in our case, it was a necessity.
And just sling them in. Sling them in, sling them in, look at them.
Dude, this is crazy.
It's close.
Yeah, the spots we were fishing there, it's one of these ones where the majority of the day it's not happening, but if you hit it right there on the tide change where it starts to slow down and you get it right, you know, you get in this hot bite. So you might have an hour there where it's just happening, and we hit it just right. You know, pretty much every cast we were gonna get bit. Now the question was, can you get them to the boat fast? But man, that was fun. That's a good one.
That's a thick one, man.
It's thick, but good luck.
Oh, look how
He
fast
went fast. He was like,
Good.
I know where to
Come
go.
on, Hunter, you can land this guy.
Dude, this thing's kicking my butt.
Scan the QR code to get more information on this product and buy one for yourself.
You know, a lot of people ask me about the gear that we use when we're fishing down here in the Florida Keys, and there's a reason why, because the fish are really big, the environment is very challenging, we're in salt water all the time, and the fish that we're after are really stressing out the tackle. Now with the advent of braid, we're able to get more line on a smaller reel, and the reels have become smaller and smaller, lighter and lighter, but they still have to be able to withstand the things that we're putting them through. When people are asking me what reel that I use and why, I go with the Daiwa Certate. This is the one that I like the very most, and I'll tell you why. The most important things are durability and being able to withstand the environment that we're in. When we're fishing around in a situation like where there might be sharks or predators around, we want to put the maximum amount of drag that we possibly can on that fish so that we can get them in as quickly as possible. I find that in the Daiwa Certate 5000. Now this Certate is a fantastic reel. It is a reel that is completely waterproof. It's got all the capacity that I need, and it's got over 30 pounds of drag. The last feature that I like about the Certate is that it has an automatic bail. So I can either flip this bail with my hand, or if somebody's not as familiar with that, they can flip it with the handle. With minimal service and minimal maintenance, this reel is going to last you a lifetime. It will tackle any fish that we have down here. Check out the Daiwa Certate. I think you're really going to like it as much as I do.
The Hawks K Saltwater Experience, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Yellowfin. Live deeper. Hook. Unite all anglers. Tackle Direct, the world's premier fishing outfitter. Yeti, built for the wild. Marathon in the Florida Keys. And by Golden Boat Lifts. Power Pole Move. Nikon. Lithium Pros, and Live Water Sports.
Did you know you can get every episode of Saltwater Experience completely free on Waypoint TV? Go to waypointtv.com and find out how you can download the app or find it on any smart TV. And if that's not enough, you can find the Tom Rowland Podcast on Apple, Spotify, or anywhere you find podcasts, and we'd love to have you as a follower on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. There you go, Hunter.
There we go.
Straight up now, straight up now, straight up now. Straight up, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming.
Right in, right in here.
And
there you go. Excellent, excellent. Hey, that's better.
That was sick.
That's better,
That was
dude.
freaking sick. Starting my fourth year of college football, my senior year, the WWE, a recruiter reached out to me. They invited me out to a tryout in IMG Academy in Bradenton. They flew out 32 men and women from around the nation and 4 guys from around the world. We did everything from combine things to agility in the ring to learning how to take bumps for the first time and all kinds of mic work. And I was lucky enough to be one of the 4 men who got awarded contracts after the entire 3-day tryout. Once the opportunity to be a wrestler, a professional wrestler, presented itself, I absolutely knew I was like all in. But before that, I never imagined me being a John Cena or a Rock, you know? But now that I'm in this industry and I see how creative you could be, right? You could really, truly express yourself in any way. And I've just truly fallen in love with it. And I've been so lucky to be able to land with the WWE because we have the greatest coaches in the world. Oh yeah.
I see him there.
Looking like the bass fishing.
Saw the
angler
shadow.
That's just crazy, man. So fishing with these guys has been an absolute dream of mine. I've been watching it since I was a child with my dad and just always thought it'd be so cool. So the fishing today was just unreal. I've been all over the Keys. I've fished a ton. I thought I've chased every fish that swims down here, but I never have been to Flamingo before. That was super cool, new experience for me. It was a great time. Got to learn some new things, which was awesome. And with the heavy wind, we were kind of limited to places, so I was, a little hesitant to leave fish to find fish, but we went to another spot and we get there and every good cast you made was a fish, with bigger fish too. And then what was even crazier for me is these lemon sharks were everywhere. I mean, like, every time we hooked up on a fish, a lemon shark was chasing it. So they had showed me a new technique of fishing. It was like hand-to-hand combat, what I'm used to in the WWE world, when I'm used to wrestling someone. But we had the right equipment, we had the right rods, the right drag that put the heat on them. So it's something I've never experienced before, and I've caught a lot of snook in my life, so it's super cool.
Man, talk about whapping them.
Talk about an oiled machine.
We only got a couple more baits, and these sharks are completely ravenous. I say we do everybody a favor and get out of here. We're just gonna end up feeding them.
That's freaking sick, dude. This has been the craziest fishing I've ever seen.